trip to Guangdong, we visited an interesting office of an interior designer in the middle of a forest. A pathway surrounded by greenery parts to reveal a majestic sight, a glass box floating in nature above a slow-moving river. The design of the spaces reveal a focus towards creating healing spaces.
Houses are built for health. So it's like a person. It is a living body, it has a nose, eyes, and a heart. So when we plan a house, we will consider this issue.
The designer invited us to explore a brutalist home he designed in contrast to his office. I was truly excited and curious at the same time and immediately accepted the offer. This home stands composed of rough surfaces, volumes, and light. Rough elements with rich textures recreate the beauty of nature. My name is Alex Lee and I am from Design Seed. Today's episode, we are about to share with you a project located in Guangdong, China. Before we begin, a friendly reminder, if you have not clicked on the subscribe button, do it now and stay in the loop of more upcoming design and architecture related contents. A driveway brings us in from the street, curving around the house. We walk in among blooming flowers and the beautiful view of a pond.
My name is Chang Wei. I'm from Taiwan. This is a 20-year-old community. The exterior of the building cannot be modified. It originally had over 400 square meters with split levels, and I organized it all. After the renovation, without changing the volume, it gained roughly an additional 400 square meters. This house now has an area of 1,000 square meters. When we guide the entire path forward, we also go down half a level at the same time. Then the first floor becomes open and turns into the main entrance.
In the basement, an incense room faces the pond. The ground floor is the living and dining, while the first floor hosts the children's room and guest room. On the second floor are the master bedroom and various spaces for relaxation. For a family with many children, open spaces are created to play in. The living room is a first look at the brutalist style of this home, where curated art and furniture pieces add texture. With outward-facing furniture and glass sliding doors, the focal point is the lush greenery and the pond.
The biggest change is that some areas have become more defined, and the overall integration of indoor and outdoor spaces feels more natural. The children are happier and more comfortable here because this area is more spacious.
In the kitchen and dining area, a pillar demarcates the two areas. This ensures better functionality by minimizing clutter and distractions for a better dining experience. The basement is connected to the ground floor by a sloping walkway. A cozy space with an unusual slanted ceiling overlooks the pond with full-height glass sliding doors, creating a serene incense room with interesting dimensions. The basement and ground floor spaces are aligned with large windows facing the pond.
There is a driveway, but it has a semi-outdoor area that provides shade. This is the landscape. The landscape is the core, and in winter it may not be used. If you don't use the middle area, it will feel a bit more desolate.
A fireplace under the wooden staircase stands in stark black against the white walls. Textured walls add a rustic feel to the space, peppered with wood and natural light.
When you start a fire, the air will move. When the air moves, it will draw air in, so the air in each space will circulate.
Wrapped in wood, the cantilevered staircase creates a floating effect for a modern look.
I believe that the central position in this house is this staircase. It was renovated really well, and it has an open skylight above, which lets the sunlight pour down, making it really great.
This is the center of the house. We call it bright hall and dark room in Chinese. It's the concept of a hall, so it needs to be very bright, brightening even the heart. Rooms can be dark, but this space needs to be bright.
On the first floor, with children's room, we are greeted by a spacious family hall as a multifunctional space for play and study.
And the first and third floors are made of stone. The second floor is made of wood because of the children. The use of wood is consideration for the kids. It makes the space softer and cozier so they won't get hurt from collisions.
Using board-marked concrete walls soften the cold appearance of raw concrete and adds a warm textured finish. A unique aspect in the rooms is how the children's rooms are connected by a back garden, creating more spaces for play and interaction. At the top floor, we are greeted by an open study. Irregular slopes in the ceiling add interesting depth and texture. By concealing lights in angled coves of slots, it looks like natural light streaming in. The light shaped in clean lines showcase the intricate structure and enhance the geometry of space. This is a lighting design tip that mimics natural light.
For a window, usually, if we do it for ventilation, we make it about 60 centimeters small, like a nostril, to create the feeling of the wind. This small space is very narrow, with a small prayer room above.
Narrow stairs on the side lead us to the meditation room. With a singular source of light, a holistic space is cocooned in brown, earthy walls. The master bedroom is enveloped in a clean, minimalist white. But what's different about this bedroom is the open bedroom and bathroom concept. An open design creates a more spacious and seamless view by eliminating walls, allowing natural light and ventilation. We thought we had seen the entire master bedroom, but concealed behind sliding doors is a visually pleasing sunroom. A light-filled space to relax and catch up on some reading.
After planning the layout, the part that can fully express the spatial mood in my mind is the ceiling. First of all, you can't touch the ceiling and it has a certain completeness, so the shape of the entire space is greatly influenced by the ceiling elements. And the air conditioning vents and lighting also need to be addressed. So by blending all of this together, you can see our ceiling is like the gills of a fish. It's one cohesive piece. Because this house is existing, its proportions are controlled. Besides the room planning, the layout has already been established. Then by using the ceiling, we can adjust and correct the proportions of the space. Many of the walls are made of local clay, which has been remixed into a coating, and all the furniture is custom made by us. Then the wood shavings produced by the furniture are mixed with lacquer to create mud, which can be applied to the surface of the cabinets and also made into paintings.
Another unique aspect of this home is how the aircon vents are integrated seamlessly into the ceiling. By making them almost invisible, the design identity is kept cohesive. This family home is designed in Brutalist style, a minimalist style that emphasizes functionality over decoration. But what makes the home truly special are the hidden and surprising spaces, curated for serenity and play. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to learn more about interior design and architecture contents, please click on the subscribe button and stay tuned to more compelling design episodes. My name is Alex Lee and I am from Design Seeds. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week.